As an American, we eat like crap. We eat like crap. So I'm very interested what American foods are banned from other countries, because I know there are some. They're usually pretty like gross and like nasty for you. But I'm curious. I have done it in a second. It just feels death right now. That's valid. That's valid. That's valid.
Americans want to believe that the United States is the gold standard of clean food.
Nobody believes that. Nobody believes that. No one in the world believes that. Not even Americans believe that. Stop.
But that belief may not hold up to scrutiny.
Right.
From unsanitary practices in mass production
Yep.
to the addition of dangerous chemicals.
What?
Countries have good reason to give the side eye to imported foods claiming to be
Wait, what?
USDA approved.
So I bet
That's
having to sleep. I
This
sleep.
week we're talking about American foods that have been banned by other countries.
Okay.
But before we get started, be sure to
It
subscribe
is
to
a clean
the
food, yeah,
Weird
right?
History
But yeah, but
Foods
like I
channel.
figured there'd be something
Then
here. It's
leave
not-
a comment and tell us what other world food facts you
Huh.
would like to know
Hey,
more
hey,
about.
hey.
Now let's see how wrong the rest of the world
That's right.
really
USA.
is.
USA. Yes. I learned this recently. Skittles have nasty. We as Americans knew this already. But like, yes, I knew this is why I don't pay my mods at all. We're not gonna watch this, Arden, by the way. Yo, thank you for following me, Liz. We're not gonna watch this, Arden, for trigger warning reasons. I usually censor when I do the readings of them.
Since the dawn of
Yep.
Skittles,
These are so
there
bad
have
for
been
you.
rumors
They're like-
about the dangers
Yep.
of eating them.
Yes.
Every one of us heard at least one classmate claim that the red ones make you sterile, and the yellow ones,
What?
they give you cancer.
Okay,
Turns
well-
out it might be worse than that.
Yep.
First of all, your classmate wasn't wrong.
Mm-hmm.
The dyes known as Yellow 5 and Yellow 6 have been linked to hives and hyperactivity in
Yep.
children.
Okay.
Sweden and Norway have banned the candies out of concern.
Valid.
The European Union will most likely be banning Skittles at the end of the year,
Valid.
having already swapped out some of the dye for more natural flavors.
Nice.
This is because of something called titanium dioxide,
Oh, okay.
which can be found making the colors pop across the rainbow.
Got it.
Research linked titanium dioxide to damaged DNA.
Whoa!
Which can lead to cancer.
That's why I
While
don't-
Europe
that's
may
why I don't
be
pay
ahead
mods.
of the Skittles awareness
That's why I don't
curve,
pay mods.
America is quickly catching up. In May of
Somebody titanium?
2021, the Environmental Working Group asked the FDA to categorize titanium dioxide as toxic.
Yes.
And yes, before you ask, right now the FDA says it's okay to consume some of that chemical compound.
Give me some of that lead paint while we're at it. God dang, bro. That's why I don't eat anything.
You can taste the rainbow, but just in
God
moderation.
dang.
California is home to an ongoing lawsuit against Mars
Good,
Inc., the
good.
parent company of Skittles.
Good.
The lawsuit claims Skittles are not only toxic, but are unfit for human consumption.
Huh.
So
Not
maybe
my
for now,
state.
play it safe. Just go have some Swedish fish instead.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, serious fish. Wait. No. I had a sneeze. Bread? Wait, bread's banned?
I hope Vex is
Wow.
here. So,
Jet-
she is going to get mad.
Wait,
If
wait.
not, please grab your clipping abilities. Chat.
Okay.
Vexoria the Sun Eater. More like Vexoria the viewer consumer.
Correct.
There are many reasons. One, she's Canada,
Ew.
and Canada had red in its flag.
True.
Which means she is a red flag.
True.
Two, her profile picture looks like VORE, no offense.
Good news. You're looking at the head of our department.
What?
As a bonus here at Aperture Science,
Wait.
shoes are optional.
Shoes? No, the guy that's from earlier. You are speaking on different dye?
Ever
I
looked
see.
at a piece of crusty French baguette, be it in cartoon or in real
Ooh,
life?
I do love bread.
But let's be honest,
I love
it was
bread.
probably in the hands of Pepe Le Pew.
Oh,
And think,
Pepe Le Pew!
I can't make a sandwich with that.
Yes, you can.
As great as we talk about the invention of sliced bread, a lot of
Okay.
European countries have actually banned much of what you'd find on America's wide grocer shelves.
Really? I mean, we try to make our own bread here in the house because we have a bread maker now. I didn't know that they banned. Is it the sugar you think? Oh,
That's because
They
we
include
make a
that
lot
stuff
of
for
our
free.
bread,
Yeah,
not
let's
just with
go.
grain, but with a
Let's
variety
go.
snack packs worth of additives.
wait, really?
Like azodicarbonamide,
Ah.
for example, which helps bleach flour and strengthen dough.
Okay.
Fun fact about azodicarbonamide, it's also used in a spectrum of industrial products, including yoga mats.
Is that why people say Subway sandwiches are cardboard and like? Oh,
Downward dogs.
What?
The European Union is really against the idea of its citizens eating yoga mat
Yeah.
material and has banned their use in food products.
what? What? I didn't know that, dude. It's really a good thing I don't eat half this crap
Pork,
anymore.
the other white meat,
Yep.
is a staple of American
That's
meats,
true.
along
Pork,
with
yep.
chicken, fish,
Yep.
and beef.
Yep.
From bacon to ham,
Love
hot
bacon.
dogs to pork chops.
Love bacon.
American meat eaters consume
Yep.
about 67
Oh, yeah.
pounds of pig per person
Yep.
every year.
That sounds right.
Soo-wee. My heart is
Oh,
stopping.
looks good.
Don't get us wrong. Other nations indulge in swine just as much,
Sure.
if not more, than Americans.
Ooh.
So why doesn't the U.S. export scores of succulent bacon-bearing boars?
I bet it's pesticides. I bet it's pesticides. I bet it's pesticides.
Well, it turns out America adds a lot of chemicals during processing.
Okay.
Ractopamine in particular is used
Sure.
in many pig farms to raise porkier porkers.
What?
Ractopamine, which we put a dash of in a lot of foods,
Good.
has been banned in 160 countries, which all consider the drug unsafe for human consumption.
God dang it!
This in turn has led to a prohibition of pork exports across the world.
Good.
The
Got all those
EU
kids,
hasn't
yep.
touched the stuff since outlawing ractopamine in 2009.
Okay,
China
smart.
and Russia have been ractopamine-less since 2013.
God dang.
Maybe that's because ractopamine has the same effects as an intoxicant on humans.
Oh.
And
Oh.
can cause
So they-
tachycardia, headaches, and
Everything
muscle
that happened in
spasms
America?
if consumed in large enough quantities. But
Okay.
it is a small price to pay for a perfect piece of the pork.
Woo! All right. Okay. What? At this point, what am I allowed to eat? What am I allowed to eat?
Hygiene in America
Well,
often comes down to dousing stuff in a chlorine bath and
That's true.
calling it FDA approved.
That's true.
And chicken is no exception.
Yep. Here we go. Tofu.
Pathogen
I
reduction
don't.
treatments, or
Yep,
PRTs,
I know this. Yep.
refer
Yep.
to the use of
Yo,
different
thank you for the
chemicals
follow.
to
I do it.
destroy
I do it.
harmful microbes on raw
Yeah.
meat.
Here we go.
Somewhere along the line, American food regulators decided a quick chlorine shock was the best way
Yeah.
to kill salmonella and other bacteria
Here
on
we go.
uncooked poultry.
Anything you grow and raise yourself, yeah.
Chlorine marinade. And look, it's not
Chlorine. God
not
dang
that
it,
the
America.
EU is against taking a long gulp from the public pool now and then. In fact, the risks posed by chlorine consumption are relatively low.
Good.
The bigger concern is that the chlorine baths are just an eye-burning Band-Aid on a larger problem. The tip of the beak, so to speak.
Go on.
They're worried that the PRTs are insufficient to deal with more than just the normal bacteria.
Explain.
And don't get at a potential contamination from things like low-quality feed to
Oh,
unsanitary.
so you're just saying it's like a oh, I see. So the chlorine baths aren't really an issue compared to the actual problem that the entire process to and from is just not good. Got it.
coops on farms. The EU called the chlorine rinse an easy fix, arguing no chemical rinse will ever remove all bacteria
Yep.
from meat heavily
Correct.
contaminated as a result of poor hygiene.
Correct.
That hurts extra to hear. it from
USA!
French.
USA! Okay. All right. The last time I had a Mountain Dew was those gamer ones that were like for the Halo thing. The Halo gamer ones for like Halo 3. Does you remember those? Those like 3 flavors that came out, like the white can, the dark blue can, and the light blue can. That was the last ones I had from those. Those were the last ones I had. I don't like Mountain Dew. I bet it's something like a Kickstarter.
Mountain Dew is the closest any soft drink has come to being fully weaponized.
True. That or Sprite. I'm pretty sure you can charge your phone off of Sprite.
But did you know in Austria and Norway, the soda is outright banned?
Really?
That's because Mountain Dew's signature Chernobyl
Come on,
radiant
Papa
hue
and
comes
chat,
from
like,
tartrazine.
Are we
also
really
known-
surprised about the pork? In America,
True.
we add chemicals to everything. I mean,
True.
it's so well known people are scared of sodium chloride.
That's table
That's
salt.
table salt, baby.
That's say.
known as yellow 5.
I Kobe sauce on
And if your
cod.
ADHD
Yo.
hasn't kicked in yet, you'll remember that color and number from the Skittles section earlier.
Fox, how are you?
It's been linked to headaches, hyperactivity, and the desire to be annoying to other people. Ironically, the qualities that make Mountain Dew a soda non gratis in other countries is exactly what the brand promotes.
Yep.
A frenetic, over-caffeinated lifestyle.
Yep. And it's
Do
the
the
worst.
do. Baja Blast.
There it is. There's our B blast.
Ooh,
Techie, how are
ooh.
you?
And while you might be able to find Mountain Dew in Europe, it's going to hit a little different. That's because Europe spent exactly 2 years in the 90s riding the dew before discontinuing it.
Really?
What is being sold as Mountain Dew in the EU has a recipe closer to the original carbonated.
By the way, his favorite food is lettuce and ranch because my school doesn't like it. I do. Yeah, it's fine. That's chilling. How you doing, by the way? And I'll enjoy how you doing. Welcome in.
beverage, as created by Tennessee beverage bottlers
Okay.
Barney and Ollie.
You know that
Hartman
Twizzler vibes
in
of Mountain Dew?
1940s.
I like Twizzlers. What do
The
you mean?
original Mountain Dew was meant as a whiskey mixer, with a name coming from the affectionate Scottish term for moonshine.
Ooh. Okay, I can mess with
It'll
that.
tickle your innards, is what the old adage.
It'll tickle your innards? Wait, you're spelled Y-O-R-E? What the? Really? Don't say it like that. What do you mean? Thirsty Yahoo, Mountain Dew, it'll tickle your innards. Thank you for following, Sam. I'm so confused. She's all Mountain Dew commercials. This is so wild to
Mr.
me.
Reed, no lies detected here.
Yahoo! Mountain Dew!
He already knows.
I guess. Little Debbie? Okay, this one makes sense. Yes. Chocolate Lotus Fields and cookies are my favorite. Ooh.
Little Debbie has been
Yep,
providing
here we go.
Americans
Here
with
we go.
comfort
Yep,
snack food
here we
since
go.
the 1960s.
Here
with their
we go.
variety
We do
of
this with
zebra
Con.
cakes, star
Oh,
punches, nutty
zebra
bars,
cakes are so good. Oh! Nutty bars, dude.
fudge rounds, and cosmic brownies.
Ew.
But their big claim to fame is anyone
Oh,
who
the
has
quiet
ever
dog is a
had
breeder
their
then.
lunch
Are
packed
you?
by-
I'm a goddamn mutt, half husky, half mutt, and these two are hound mutts, George and Anya.
a parent
I
can
love
attest,
Nutty bars, so
is the
good.
Little Debbie Swiss rolls.
I don't like
A
those.
mixture
They're
of
gross.
rich
These are
chocolate
gross.
cake and butter creamy
These
filling.
are gross. I don't like these.
Over
I
900
love Huskies.
million
Thank you.
cartons of Little Debbie products are shipped each year,
I don't
but
like
none
those.
of those cartons go anywhere near Austria or Norway.
Really, man,
Blank.
Austria and Norway be smart about half of these. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing well. How you doing? Also, I was like, hey, you live your best life. It's okay if you don't like steak. You know what I'm saying? It's okay.
And those rascally additives.
We
yellow
don't. No
5
one
and
does
red
educated.
40.
Wait, really?
Swiss rolls
Interesting.
contain 32 milligrams of dye per product, and
Okay.
in those quantities, they've been shown to have an adverse effect on children. And we're not just talking about causing hyperactivity,
Oh.
although one study found that cutting all artificial food coloring from diets may be 1/2 as effective as prescribing kids Ritalin.
Whoa! Oh!
And while we can't prove
Well,
there's a direct
then.
connection between artificial food coloring and cancer, they do cause damage to white blood cells, causing them to mutate after only 3 hours.
What? What?
Exposure to these dyes could cause tumor cells to multiply way more rapidly. For that reason, researchers say a high chronic intake of food colorings throughout the entire life is not advisable.
Yeah.
If only they weren't so delicious. Surprisingly, you can buy Little Debbie's Swiss rolls
America,
in the
let's
EU,
go!
but they come with warning labels advising parents of the potential dangers to kids.
Whoa.
You know,
the
like
more you
cigarettes.
know. Wait, what? No, wait, really? Special K of all things? No way.
When you hear the words banned breakfast cereal, you're probably imagining
Yep,
one of the countless
yep,
kid-focused brands of sugary
Literally,
morsels.
literally exactly like Reese's Puffs
The
or
oh so delicious
Cookie Crisp. Yeah.
So you might be surprised to learn that it's actually Special K,
Why?
the most boring cereal on
It's too
all
bad
of
for you?
the earth,
Wait, really?
That has been banned in Denmark
What?
and discouraged in the EU.
Okay.
How does
Hold
the
on.
healthiest box of flakes on the shelf get banned? Well, stuff like Reese's Puffs and Cinnamon Toast
That's
Crunch
exactly what I'm
continue
saying.
to enjoy
Reese's
free-
Puffs. We're watching American foods that are banned in other countries. This is what?
Ironically, because of its supposed health benefits.
What?
In the UK, Special K has been put on blast by the Advertising Standards Authority
Go on.
for exaggerating how much folic acid they pack into portions.
Sure.
Though it's still legal to buy in Europe, Denmark has completely banned Special K since 2004 for all its
Huh.
fortified vitamins and minerals. Regulators argue that Kellogg's cereal's unnaturally high levels of everything from vitamin A to zinc actually qualify Special K as a genetically modified organism.
What? No way! Your avatar's really cool. Cool. Everybody I know makes really cool avatars that are related to bad ones. Oh my god. Wait, what? Oh my god, that's so funny.
or GMO.
That's so funny.
More specifically, Special K is swole with the same artificial compounds that studies have shown to potentially pose health risks, specifically to children and pregnant women. In
Sure.
conclusion, you may want to stick with crunch berries.
What the freak, bro? Later! Of course, steak, of course. Daisy, Bubba, Daisy. Of course.
You don't need to take a transcontinental flight to visit countries that have banned American foods.
Okay.
Just drive up to the Canadian border.
Ew! Why would I do that? Ew! The Canadian border? Ugh. I'm such a turd.
Passport and sign an affidavit saying you're not smuggling any steak tartare in your trunk.
I'm such a turd.
Today, consuming raw meat has fallen out of fashion in
Good,
the U.S.
as it should.
Much like other foods like veal and pate,
Good.
which don't make you sick but might make you sad.
Baby!
But while baby cow and overstuffed goose liver is
No!
illegal in parts of America
Good.
now, tartare is not.
What is tartar? Think of the prime, pup. Think of the prime. Think of the prime
While
sub. What is
veal
tartar?
and pate may be uncool, they are also served hot.
What is tartar? I think I've had tartar before. I just don't remember what it was.
Tartare, which is chopped up cold
The poor
meat
baby cows?
straight
Exactly.
from the cow,
Oh.
undercooked or
Tartar is basically minced raw meat. Ew. That's so bad, bro. It was high quality acid, sometimes lemon juice and bacteria. I guess, but like, it's actually pretty good. I think I had it once, and I don't think I was cared for it too much because it's weird.
raw foods can lead to an increase in food poisoning and parasitic infections.
Yeah.
Especially in beef and poultry.
Yep.
But considering how fancy pants
No,
steak
I get fish, raw fish, but this is like...
tartare is, Titanic food, one might say,
Well,
you'd
but
think
behind you-
countries might look the other way and let the luxury delicacy slide.
We had different
But
recipes
for a
for
long time,
tartar.
they did.
Oh,
In
interesting.
Canada, meat has to reach an internal temperature of 145 degrees Fahrenheit.
Good.
The
Wait,
equivalent
wait. Is that like medium?
of a medium rare steak.
Okay, good.
In order to be considered
Okay,
safe to
Prime,
serve.
thank you. I
But
appreciate
those
that.
rules
Are you going
are
hack?
strictly
No, I'm
enforced.
starting to hear that.
That is, until recently. In 2021,
Okay.
restaurant owners in New Brunswick selling steak tartare were all served cease and desist letters.
Yay!
Canadian
Sushi lovers
public
being
health officials
traumatized.
have
I'm not.
decided
I
that
mean,
amid the ongoing health crisis of COVID-19,
Right.
the last thing their citizens needed was a side order of botulism.
fair. Who here's actually shocked? Let's argue. Who here's actually shocked by Coca-Cola? Like, really? Like, this one, yeah. Yeah, thank you, follow. How you doing, Frank? How you doing? Not really. Yeah, it's just pure sugar. But thank you, the follow. It's pure sugar. And it's used to be literally cocaine. We're talking original either. Like, this is just the worst drink. I hate Coca-Cola. I hate it. I hate it.
Is there anything more American than Coca-Cola? The fizz, the flavor,
The flavor's terrible.
former secret ingredient, cocaine.
The Pablo, get out of here.
Coke is basically apple pie in beverage form.
Yeah, sure.
And it's not just Americans who are cuckoo for Coke.
Wait.
Invented by a pharmacist in 1886 Georgia, Coca-Cola quickly caught on overseas. It was the World War II GI's drink
Yep.
of choice.
There you go.
Pre-pandemic, Coca-Cola had 500
Yeah.
brands in over 200
Yeah.
countries, making it the best-selling soft
They
drink
actually
and
eat
one
the
of
raw
most
eggs because of their awesome
recognizable
treatment. Yeah, I
brands
heard
of
about that.
all
Yeah.
time. But there will always be exceptions. And unlike the other entries on the
Ew,
list,
ew.
for once, it has nothing to do with
Father,
health
What?
all demands must be released.
Okay.
All demands must be released.
All right. All right. Well, while you do this, I'm gonna be right back. While you do this, just.
So, Georgies will be surfaced. Georgies will be surfaced.
Is she still going? What the freak, bro? I left like a minute. All right, good. Too much Coca-Cola, yeah.
Everybody knows that Coke is not good for
Correct.
you. We just decided collectively that
And that's okay, I'll keep drinking that garbage.
we
That's not the
don't
real
care.
one. That's not the real
No,
one.
the countries that have outlowed the brand have done so because of what it
Oh no,
represents.
she found the
A
original Coca-Cola
I
recipe
know,
again.
she did.
encroachment of American capitalism.
Woo!
From 1962 to 2011,
USA.
the U.S.
USA.
banned sales of Coke to Burma as part of sanctions against the military junta that ruled the country
Okay.
until 2011. It resumed sales in the country in 2012.
Okay.
Today, Coca-Cola is only unavailable in 2 countries
Wait.
with long-term trade embargoes with the U.S. North Korea hasn't allowed Coke since 1950.
Shocked. Okay, I'm shocked, sure.
And the bubbly beverage has been banned in Cuba since
Okay, all right. Okay, yeah, great.
Fidel Castro seized supplies
Got
in
it.
1962.
Wow.
First the prequels, now Coke. Is there anything that can't be ruined by the federal?
Yeah, I'm shocked. Yo, see, so much you think it fall.
In a twist of irony and lime, Cuba was actually one of the first bottlers of the beverage outside of America.
Huh.
Today, Cuba Cola has replaced Coke
Oh,
as the
well,
country's
there you
soft
go.
drink
Great.
of choice, though black market sales abound. After all, it is the birthplace of the Cuba Libre, aka the rum and Coke.
Oh, really?
Papa, it's
What?
time to take her to the vet.
Nah, she's fine. Yo, pause second follow. I do.
M&M's.
Yeah!
The delicious melt
Terrible.
in your
These
mouth,
suck.
not in your hand
These
snacks were originally a collaboration
I
between
guess
the
you're
Science
right,
Sons
yeah.
of the Mars and Hershey dynasties in 1941.
Okay.
Like Coca-Cola, M&M's gained international
The green
fans
M&M.
during World War II. As American soldiers popularized the candy
Suck.
overseas,
It does suck, dude.
as the
These
chocolate
suck.
that won't get your trigger finger all sticky.
These suck.
But
And then
you
marshmallows
won't
are the
find
worst.
the
Shut
candy
up.
in
Marshmallows are
Sweden,
great.
where it's banned due to a trademark conflict with a popular national candy that also
Oh.
features lowercase
Okay, that's
n's
not bad.
as its signature. When Mars introduced the candy to Sweden in
Huh.
2009, a court ruled its marketing too similar to that of the Norwegian Marabous, which resemble Kit Kats. During World War I, Marabou had moved its manufacturing
would eat
to its
those,
Swedish
though.
neighbors,
Okay.
where it received a royal warrant of appointment by the
Oh.
King of Sweden. And here we thought the Swiss were the chocolate snobs. Should you want to check out what the fuss is
Are
all
Bertolini
about,
considered candy? I don't think
Marabou's
so.
is
They're
sold
delicious,
in
what they're
IKEA
considered.
stores here in the U.S.
Woo!
Well, at least it's good to know that M&Ms don't contain any harmful dyes or chlorine residue,
They do,
right?
100%.
That's a pretty important victory
Oh, they don't.
for hard-shelled chocolate. So what do you think?
I think that I'm not surprised. I think I'm not surprised at all. I think this is about right. I think, honestly, 0% shocked I am.